Antarctica looks like the last place on Earth where civilization could have existed. An endless wilderness of ice, temperatures cold enough to freeze exposed skin in minutes, winds that can exceed 200 miles per hour. It feels timeless, untouched, almost alien. But beneath nearly 2 miles of ice lies a world no human has ever seen with their own eyes. Mountain ranges larger than the Alps, hidden lakes sealed away for millions of years, ancient river valleys carved long before the ice arrived, and buried deep beneath the frozen surface, the shattered remains of an entire continent. It's called Zealandia by some, Gondwana by others, or simply East Antarctica's ancient continental crust. Over the past few decades, satellites, radar surveys, and seismic imaging have revealed that Antarctica's hidden landscape bears almost no resemblance to the frozen wasteland visible today. Naturally, these discoveries have inspired extraordinary theories. Some claim an advanced civilization once flourished there. Others believe Antarctica hides the remains of Atlantis itself. The evidence tells a different story. And surprisingly, the real history may be even more fascinating. Antarctica wasn't always frozen. If you could travel back more than 100 million years, you wouldn't recognize Antarctica. There would be no glaciers, no endless white horizon, no frozen deserts. Instead, you'd find forests stretching across the landscape, towering conifers, flowering plants, rivers winding through valleys, even dinosaurs. That sounds impossible today. Yet fossils discovered across Antarctica leave little room for doubt. Scientists have uncovered fossilized tree trunks, leaves, pollen, and dinosaur remains, proving the continent once supported thriving ecosystems. During the age of the dinosaurs, Antarctica occupied a different position on Earth and experienced a much warmer climate than it does today. Although winters still brought long periods of darkness, global temperatures were significantly higher. The continent formed part of an enormous southern supercontinent called Gondwana, connected to what are now South America, Africa, India, Australia, and Antarctica. Rather than existing in isolation, Antarctica once stood at the heart of one of Earth's greatest land masses, the supercontinent. That broke apart around 180 million years ago. Gondwana began breaking apart. The process wasn't sudden. Continents don't split overnight. They drift apart slowly as Earth's tectonic plates move across the planet. At first, Africa separated. Later, India drifted north toward Asia. Australia gradually pulled away. South America moved westward. Eventually, Antarctica found itself almost completely isolated. That isolation changed everything. Without warm ocean currents reaching its shores, temperatures slowly declined. Ice sheets expanded, year after year, century after century, until nearly the entire continent disappeared beneath ice. Today, over 98% of Antarctica is covered by ice averaging more than a mile thick. The world we see today is only the surface. The real landscape remains hidden underneath. The mountains. Nobody can see one of the greatest surprises came not from digging through the ice, but from looking through it. Using radar capable of penetrating thick glaciers, scientists discovered enormous mountain ranges buried beneath Antarctica. Among the most impressive are the Gamburtsev Mountains. Unlike the Himalayas, these peaks aren't visible above ground. They're completely concealed beneath thousands of feet of ice. Some rise nearly as high as the European Alps. What's remarkable isn't simply their size, it's their age. Geologists believe these mountains formed hundreds of millions of years ago. Normally, mountains gradually erode over time. Rain, wind, ice, gravity. Eventually, they wear down. Yet because Antarctica became buried beneath thick ice, large parts of these mountains were preserved almost like fossils trapped beneath a frozen blanket. It's one of the few places on Earth where ancient landscapes have survived with so little erosion. Rivers that haven't flowed for millions of years. Radar surveys have revealed something even stranger. Ancient river systems. These rivers once carried water across Antarctica long before the continent froze. Some carved enormous valleys stretching for hundreds of kilometers. Today, they're completely buried beneath glaciers. Researchers can still trace their paths because the valleys remain preserved beneath the ice. It's almost like looking at a snapshot of Earth taken tens of millions of years ago. These rivers tell an important story. They confirm Antarctica once experienced flowing water, active weather systems, forests, and ecosystems capable of supporting abundant life. Not human life, but life nonetheless. The hidden lakes beneath the ice. Perhaps Antarctica's most astonishing discovery isn't above the bedrock, it's beneath it. Scientists have identified more than 400 subglacial lakes trapped beneath the Antarctic ice sheet. Some have remained sealed off from the outside world for hundreds of thousands, possibly even millions of years. The most famous is Lake Vostok. Roughly the size of Lake Ontario, it lies beneath nearly 4 kilometers of ice. Completely isolated, no sunlight, no fresh air. Yet researchers believe microbial life may still survive there. Studying these hidden lakes doesn't only help us understand Antarctica, it may also prepare future missions searching for life beneath the icy surfaces of moons like Europa and Enceladus. Sometimes exploring Earth's most remote places teaches us how to explore other worlds, where the myths begin. Whenever a place remains unexplored, imagination quickly fills the gaps. Antarctica is no exception. During the 20th century, stories began circulating about lost civilizations hidden beneath the ice. Some connected Antarctica to Atlantis. Others claimed mysterious maps proved the continent had once been ice-free within human history. One of the most frequently cited examples is the Piri Reis map, created in 1513. Some writers argue the map depicts Antarctica without ice. Most historians disagree. They conclude the map is far more likely showing an imperfect version of South America's coastline rather than Antarctica itself. Likewise, there is currently no accepted archaeological evidence showing that an advanced human civilization ever existed beneath Antarctica's ice. The continent's ancient history is extraordinary enough without needing unsupported claims. And as new discoveries continue emerging, the real story becomes even more remarkable than many of the myths. The continent beneath the ice is still revealing its secrets. One reason Antarctica continues fascinating scientists is because we've explored so little of it. Less than 1% of the continent is permanently free of ice. Everything else remains hidden beneath one of the thickest ice sheets on Earth. Every new radar survey reveals another buried valley, another mountain range, another ancient landscape. In recent years, satellite imaging has uncovered enormous canyons stretching beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet. Some are deeper than the Grand Canyon. Others preserve landscapes that haven't seen daylight for tens of millions of years. Each discovery helps scientists reconstruct what Antarctica looked like before the ice arrived. It's like assembling a gigantic puzzle where most of the pieces are still buried. Could humans ever have lived there? This is where the mystery often becomes exaggerated. If Antarctica once had forests, rivers, and a much warmer climate, could humans have lived there? Based on everything currently known, the answer is almost certainly no. Modern humans evolved roughly 300,000 years ago. By that time, Antarctica had already been covered in massive ice sheets for tens of millions of years. Even earlier human ancestors appeared far too late to witness Antarctica's green past. That timeline is one of the strongest reasons mainstream archaeology rejects claims of a lost human civilization beneath the continent. The climates simply don't overlap. The Earth that dinosaurs experienced disappeared long before humans ever appeared. Still, that doesn't make Antarctica any less extraordinary. Its history belongs to a chapter of Earth's story that existed millions of years before our own. Why ancient maps continue to fuel debate. Few artifacts have generated as much speculation as the Piri Reis map, created by the Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis in 1513. The map combines information gathered from several older charts available at the time. In the 20th century, some writers claimed its southern coastline represented Antarctica before it became covered by ice. The idea spread rapidly. If true, it would suggest someone mapped Antarctica thousands of years before modern exploration. But careful analysis tells a different story. Most cartographers and historians conclude the southern landmass is a distorted continuation of South America's coastline, drawn using incomplete geographical knowledge common during the age of exploration. No surviving evidence indicates that ancient sailors charted an ice-free Antarctica. The mystery survives largely because the map is unusual, not because it overturns established history. sometimes an intriguing mystery remains exactly that. A mystery, the hidden world that scientists are actually searching for. Ironically, the most exciting discoveries in Antarctica aren't the ones found in conspiracy theories. They're the ones happening right now. Researchers drill deep into ancient ice cores to reconstruct Earth's climate over hundreds of thousands of years. These frozen records contain tiny bubbles of prehistoric air, allowing scientists to study the atmosphere long before human civilization existed. Elsewhere, autonomous robots explore subglacial lakes, searching for microbial life that has evolved in complete isolation. Every successful mission teaches us something new about life in extreme environments. That knowledge doesn't only help us understand Antarctica, it also shapes future missions searching for life beneath the frozen oceans of Jupiter's moon, Europa, and Saturn's moon, Enceladus. In an unexpected way, Antarctica has become a training ground for exploring other worlds, the continent that rewrote Earth's history. Perhaps Antarctica's greatest secret isn't a lost civilization, it's the story of Earth itself. The continent proves that planets are never truly fixed. Forests become glaciers, oceans open where mountains once stood. Entire continents drift across the globe over millions of years. Antarctica reminds us that the world we know today is only one moment in a constantly changing planet. What seems permanent is often temporary, and what appears impossible today may once have been completely ordinary. That perspective changes how we view history, not just human history. Did a lost continent exist beneath Antarctica? Yes, but not in the way many internet theories suggest. Beneath the ice lies the ancient continental crust of a world that once supported forests, rivers, mountains, and dinosaurs long before humans ever existed. Modern science has revealed hidden mountain ranges, ancient river valleys, and vast subglacial lakes that remained concealed for millions of years. These discoveries don't point to Atlantis, nor do they confirm an advanced prehistoric civilization. Instead, they reveal something arguably even more remarkable. Our planet has transformed itself again and again across unimaginable spans of time. Every glacier covering Antarctica is preserving another page of Earth's forgotten past, and every new expedition uncovers another piece of that story. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't what Antarctica is hiding. It's how much of our planet's history is still waiting beneath the ice, untouched, unseen, and completely unknown. Because sometimes, reality doesn't need legends to inspire wonder. It simply needs time.